fourth grade teacher. And tonight I'm just going to do a quick introduction to myself and kind of what's happening in my classroom. And then the big thing in fourth grade, as many of you may already know, is Reading Olympics. And I just wanted to share some of the awesome work that my students have been doing with Reading Olympics and book reports. I grew up in Minnesota, and in Hopkins, Minnesota. I went to Eisenhower, North Junior High, and high school, so I'm a Hopkins native. I went to the College of St. Benedict and St. John's University. And last year I taught 6th grade in a middle school setting in Wayzata. But elementary is definitely my passion, and I feel very at home here at Meadowbrook. So, is it on now? Oh, great. Okay. So yeah, I'm just excited to be here, my first full-time year in an elementary classroom, and 4th grade is a fun jump from 6th grade. You know, they're still kind of similar, but very fun in different ways. So here's my class right there. And I just wanted to say too, thank you for the warm welcome. I just have felt so comforted in my transition starting the year here at Meadowbrook. It's been amazing. I'm just going to talk about some 4th grade happenings. So we had a field trip to Gibbs Farm at the beginning of the year, and it was just an awesome opportunity for our kids to bond and to learn, and it really connected with our social studies curriculum. So that's a really fun one for kids, you know, younger kids that are going to be in 4th grade in the coming years. We also have another trip scheduled for December 2nd, actually, to the Minnesota History Museum. Something fun that we're doing in my classroom is a gratitude journal, and so the kids are going to be adding to it all year long, and we're just really focusing on being grateful and having positive attitudes, and it's really fun to see what the kids write, and they just have little prompts, you know, every week or every couple of days. Sometimes it's just write 3 things that you're grateful for from today. Sometimes I give them a quote. So this week the quote was, "Be the change you wish to see in the world," and it was funny, they were writing about that. Some kids said, you know, ice cream for everyone, and some kids had some serious answers, so you know, it kind of depends on the day, but as long as they're writing and they're engaged in what they're grateful or thankful for, how they kind of want to change the world. So that's a fun project we're doing. And then Reading Olympics. So Reading Olympics is kind of a big undertaking for 4th graders, and they are asked to read 20 books throughout the school year and do 1 book report per book. And they are just having a blast with it. It's really fun, and it's a really big celebration. And so we have 4 levels. They have the Olympian level, and they receive a very fancy medal, which I know lots of parents have helped to make. So if you've contributed to this, thank you very much. But the Olympian medal, and they do wear them around school. They love them. So each of the 4 levels have different reports that the kids have to complete. They have to complete 1 level at a time, and they get a medal once they have completed each level. So it's just kind of a fun project, and the great thing about it is they share their reports as well. And when they share them, it gets other kids in the class really excited about that book or to do that report, and so that's something that's really fun too. And at the end of the year, there's a celebration. They get to go to Nickelodeon Universe if they complete all 4 levels. So I wanted to show you a couple of really cool reports and play one for you as well. This was an informational report that I received from a kid just the other day, and he read Who Was Anne Frank book, and just I was amazed at, he worked on this for a couple of weeks actually, he said, so he just did a great job, and it's a cool way. We hang it on we have a greatness wall in our classroom, and other kids can come up and take a look at it. So I'll leave these on the table too if anyone wants to check it out. And here's another report that the kids were asked to do for the first level. It's just a book jacket. On the inside they write a summary, so it's great. These reports are awesome because they reinforce the skills that we're working on in language arts in our classrooms, whether it's writing summaries or you know, writing just different character you know, information pieces. They also did it about the author, and then on the back they give the author some praise, or they recommend the book to other kids, which is fun. And this one I just thought was amazing as well. You can just see kind of the hard work that goes into these reports, and they are just so excited about it, and the other kids are so impressed by it. It's fun when they get to share them. I want to play for you an audio report that one student sent last week that I just think is too great not to share. So here's one of the audio reports. So they get to use technology for these as well. I'm hoping in the future I can try to figure out an easier way to incorporate using Google Drive for the reports, so we can incorporate a little bit more technology, and maybe even switching up some of the reports in the future and adding in some more choices. So that's kind of where I see Reading Olympics going in my classroom. Here is one.
Cameron and Junie are kids. They go to school and love fun and games just like you and me. There's just one difference. Junie and Cameron are spies. Spy kids, to be exact. Lately, they've been so busy with school and work that they haven't had much time for fun.
Your mission is to pose as skiers at a ski camp.
When the agency sent them on an undercover mission to a ski camp for winter break, they are excited to finally have some fun. But when bad things start to happen, they have to take action. There are robberies, vandalism, kidnapping, and people are starting to freak out. There's plenty of excitement when Carmen and Junie get caught in the middle of a skiing and snowboarding contest while they're trying to save their mom. Can they catch the bad guys? Do they need backup? Will they save the day or be frozen in ice forever? Find out when you read Spy Kids Adventure Freeze Frame by Elizabeth Leonard.
So she clearly had a little bit of help with that, but it was so anyway, I just want to end with that. Reading Olympics is really fun, and it gets the kids really excited about reading for the year. So that's it. Thank you so much.